Ladies and gentlemen, CNN, exclusive. Donald Trump admits on tape he didn't declassify secret information. Number one, you have no clue if he's telling the truth as in a deposition. He's not in a legal deposition where he has to tell the absolute truth. Could be hyperbole. Big deal. There's no evidence that this man had any classified data that he knew was classified. Clinton had servers siphoning classified data for 4 years. Marked classified, where somehow, some way, they siphoned and transferred top secret and special access program and classified data onto secret private servers. Now there's a secret audio tape where even if it's classified and he knew it was classified and he says, quote, as president, I could have declassified, but now I can't. This is the Washington Times presidential records found right in Clinton's drawer next to his underwear. No joke. Bill Clinton, judge's ruling gives precedent to Trump team. He was writing a book, Bill Clinton, and there was classified data within tapes. And because he was writing a book, the judge ruled that the tapes belonged to Mr. Clinton, even though the discussions included a broad range of presidential matters and classified data. There you go. The 10-year-old court ruling issued by a district court judge, who's, by the way, has voted, this specific judge has voted against Trump oftentimes, rejected arguments by conservative watchdog group that sought access to dozens of tapes recorded by Mr. Clinton and a historian. A 2012 court case denying access to White House audio tapes kept in former President Bill Clinton's sock drawer after he left office could help the Trump legal team in its battle to retrieve records. So, I'm not making it up. You think this is all made up? That's why you should hit subscribe to this channel right now. 2007, Clinton's secrets in his sock drawer. CBS News. I mean, it's not, you can't even make this up. Okay? He had classified data next to his underwear. Oh, you have it all wrong. Where he kept his secrets recorded on tape. So, Clinton kept the tapes in a sock drawer. So, that's CBS News. So, you have a situation, ladies and gentlemen, where classified data was found in Bill Clinton's bedroom, okay? And then you have the Washington Post, Trump's nonsensical rift of past presidents and classified documents. It's like, they cannot possibly see any double standard. Because they're so used to, the judge also said this Politico wouldn't be legally proper for her to issue an order in any event since the archives has discretion. So basically, the National Archives a federal judge has dismissed a conservative legal group's lawsuit seeking to force the National Archives to demand audio tapes. An author made of President Bill Clinton during his years in office. Within the tape, they talked about classified data. Okay? And so that was okay. But you have a situation where, oh, this is different. Well, okay, Hillary had private servers with top secret intel on them. How did the classified data get to private servers? Number one. Number two, it's impossible to do so from a cybersecurity perspective. It's completely a felony and illegal to do so. But they couldn't find intent. They're obviously going after Trump. And here he's writing a book just like Bill Clinton was writing a book. But of course it's Trump writing a book. So, you can't have Trump write a book and write a book without an indictment. So, this is Judicial Watch. Clinton's sock drawer audio tape case exonerates President Trump. Judicial Watch talk. There's classified material on those tapes. and all sorts running. Okay, so handling of classified documents. So you have classified material on those tapes. And so that's okay. But because Trump said he had a classified document, they're going after him. There's something called a double standard. Hit subscribe to this channel right now, ladies and gentlemen. I wrote a lot about this in The Hill, the Huffington Post, Salon, the Jerusalem Post, the Federalist, and other publications. There's precedent. You cannot indict Trump when his rivals have done infinitely worse. Okay, everyone knows this and everyone sees this. You can't, he's not going, not even one day will he ever serve in jail, ever. The same can't be said for Hunter or Joe, because they actually did commit felonies. They actually did. That's why you had Twitter censor and the New York Post. That's why you have like hundreds of millions in money and funds and transfer of money into their accounts. Because there was a promise of either access or actually they altered U.S. foreign policy. Notice with Trump, they're not saying he jeopardized national security. These were boxes. This isn't classified data on unsecured servers. Trump didn't jeopardize national security. Hillary did. And I can't imagine Hillary Clinton not being the 24 nominee. And the hilarious for the Democratic Party plunged the country into a McCarthy-era Red Scare hysteria. I can't imagine her not being the 24 nominee. Well, after all, according to them, Trump did a lot worse in terms of classified data. You had servers. I mean, the memory span of the average American is like 2 weeks. It's only been since 2016. You had servers actually started in 2015. You had servers, ladies and gentlemen. Computer servers with top secret and classified data. And Clinton didn't get indicted. And then you had the sad, pathetic fools on the left claiming that they're, progressive and this and that. It's like they didn't even... I remember when I was on the left, they got after me for saying, yeah, you know what? This person's going to get indicted because they had servers with classified data, not boxes. If you get upset with Trump because of boxes as a former president, okay, and he could have been lying, he could have been, I love when they look at Trump and he suddenly tells the truth whenever it suits them. But he's a habitual liar any other time. Okay? As president, I could have declassified, but now I can't. You don't know if he's telling the truth there. Trump loves to be hyperbolic. He knows he's being taped. That's the other thing. He almost certainly is leading the Keystone Cops of the Democratic Party and law enforcement, or I should say, intel agencies. He's leading them astray, almost certainly. But this is about a letter regarding one of his top generals who wanted to do something in terms of a military conflict, start a military conflict that he is very much against. So as always, the good things that he's trying to do are overshadowed by the hysterical and apoplectic media response. Look, the life of the average person in media and within the Democratic Party revolves around trying to make Trump worse than them. It still doesn't work. It ain't working. He's up in polls over mashed potato brains. He's up in polls over Biden. It ain't working. He's far and away ahead of DeSantis. And again, I don't know why. Like, the more Trump gets indicted, the more people should realize that they would do worse to DeSantis. They would have 10 DeSantis dossiers. I don't know why anyone would vote for DeSantis. I like DeSantis, but it's like, he's in Florida, okay. You know, he has not dealt with the full force of the United States government against him. So I just don't get it. And I just don't get it. They think, he's a better version of Trump. Like, no. Part of who Trump is withstanding the entire American political establishment trying to destroy him and surviving. Nobody on the planet could survive like Trump. Nobody. That's a testament to how special he is. Hit subscribe to this channel right now.